What's going on, guys? My name is Wade with TechDaily. So this is the brand new Capsule Air, a super portable all-in-one projector that can literally transform almost any space, big or small, into a home theater-like experience. And this is the brand new Cosmos 4K SE. It's also a fairly portable projector that delivers a massive, bright 4K screen with Dolby Vision without the eye-watering price tag you might otherwise be used to seeing. These are the newest affordable portable projectors from Nebula, a sub-brand of Anker, who for the last couple of years now have been releasing some of the best projectors and accessories you could buy without breaking the bank. And they were kind enough to send me both of these to try out the last few weeks and also to sponsor this video. Now, I've honestly been enjoying both. The new Cosmos 4K SE is sort of intended for big spaces, big rooms with big walls to pair it with, and it's more of a higher end, higher spec projector by comparison. So if you care about picture quality first and foremost, that's what the Cosmos 4K SE delivers, obviously. But it's super easy to set up, to move around. You can even take it with you if you want, so you get all the benefits of a 4K projector without those limitations. But the Capsule Air has actually been capturing more of my attention. This little guy is just so incredibly versatile. You can take it anywhere, you can set it up anywhere, and you'll have up to a 100-inch screen to enjoy your content on. Wirelessly, by the way. It's battery powered, and it has all your favorite apps built in via Google TV. Now, I'm going to fill you in on everything you need to know about both of these new Nebula projectors, of course. I'll do a bit of a compare and contrast so you can see which one might fit your needs better. And if you want to learn more about either one, I'll leave a link to Nebula's website down below in the video description. These two projectors are actually launching on August 29th, and Nebula right now is offering some solid early bird pricing deals and accessory bundles that I think you should definitely take advantage of if you're interested. So the deal with the Capsule Air is that it's actually the world's smallest 720p DLP projector. And I feel like that's pretty apparent just by glancing at it. Not only does it fit easily in one hand, it's like not that much bigger than a venti Starbucks cup, but it's an all-in-one projector in every sense imaginable. It has a built-in battery and speaker, all the streaming and content apps you could ever want, and its automatic focus and keystone corrections means it's truly a one-button setup for getting your content up on the big screen. On the front of the Capsule Air is its 150 ANSI lumens DLP lens, situated just above a tiny little sensor that's way more important than it seems. The Capsule Air is an IEA 4.0 projector with real-time autofocus and auto keystone corrections. Up, down, left, right, sideways, and slantways, it quickly adjusts the projection, whether you have it set up straight on the wall or off to the side, and you wind up with a perfect picture every time. The top of the projector has a bunch of capacitive buttons for controlling, well, everything, and this is super convenient. But Nebula also includes one of the nicest projector remotes I've seen with both of these projectors. First off, it's backlit, which is a no-brainer considering you'll be using the projector in a dark space more than likely. And the remote itself is big with tactile buttons and shortcuts to your favorite streaming apps. It's a really great remote that makes the projectors feel even more premium when you use them. Now, the back of the Capsule Air still houses an HDMI port for connecting up some source, like a laptop, for example, if you want. But with the built-in Google TV support, I can't imagine you'll ever be utilizing that. The other port is a USB-C for charging the projector. Like I said, it's actually battery powered. The projector is powered by a 34 watt-hour battery that can afford you up to 2 hours of use before needing a charge, so about a full movie's length. And what's also really nice is Nebula includes this removable base/stand for the Capsule Air. This does a couple of things. First, the base can tilt the projector upwards at an angle, which can be helpful for getting the screen on the right spot on a large wall. You can also tilt the stand a full 90 degrees and, utilizing a couple screw holes, actually mount the projector on a wall or a ceiling if you need to. And there's also a little flip-out ring to hold and carry the projector around with you, or hang it from something too if you don't want to fully mount it. There's really a lot of options. There's one more, I think, must-have accessory you can get for the Capsule Air. This is the Capsule Power Bank Tripod, And the name kind of gives it away, but it's essentially an easy add-on 36 watt-hour power bank with power delivery fast charging. So you basically double the battery life of the projector, and you can even just charge it on the go. And it's a tripod, of course, that's fully adjustable up and down to potentially give you a better base and angle for the projector. The tripod isn't totally necessary. The Capsule Air is perfectly sturdy on its own, but having the extra height is sometimes helpful. And if you have a softer surface, like a bed or a couch or even thick carpet, the tripod just makes the setup a little more sturdy. So I think the single biggest perk with the Capsule Air is the fact that you can literally set it up anywhere. Whether you have a big, huge wall, or even if you want to use it in a smaller space as a portable TV-sized projector, you can do that. And the picture you get out of this thing, considering its size, its price, and the fact that it's a totally portable battery-powered projector, I think is pretty good. It's a 720p resolution projector, so the bigger the size, the less sharp it may look. But if you have a movie playing on an 80 or 100-inch screen and you're sitting at a normal distance away, I think it still looks pretty darn good. There are some basic image setting adjustments you can make to the color, brightness, sharpness, but I felt the default setup was perfectly fine. And even if you have some light coming into the room from a dim lamp or a window, for example, the projector still looks decent. I take this from my living room to my game room to my bedroom and back around again just because I can, and I would be comfortable even taking it with me when I travel. It can totally fit in a bag or a backpack, or if I go to a park, for example, this would be a really nice little outdoor cinema setup. And even at its size, the built-in speakers are quite good too. The volume range is really wide, so you can get the exact loudness you need for your space, and it sounds really good too. There's just barely a hum from the projector itself, but otherwise it's a great sounding built-in speaker.
She's out! Slick! She's out! First swing at the buzzards off her back!
One of the most convenient things about both this and the Cosmo 4K SE, which I'll get into in just a minute, is the built-in Google TV support. Software-wise, this is as familiar and as functional as any streaming dongle or smart TV you're likely already using, and every single one of the streaming apps I can think of, and plenty more I never knew about, are ready for me to use. I always prefer a projector to have Google TV and like a current non-proprietary themed OS. It just makes everything way easier. And this is pretty much as good as it gets for your streaming apps. Now, if you want to take things to the next level, well, that's exactly what the Cosmos 4K SE offers. This thing is geared more towards a true at-home cinema experience, and its specs certainly back that up. The front of the Cosmos 4K SE houses its hybrid beam LED plus laser lens, capable of 1800 ANSI lumens of brightness and a 4K UHD resolution image. It also has support for Dolby Vision content, and collectively, this is the sort of setup that appeals to those who want a real at-home movie theater experience. In addition to all that, Nebula self-developed their Nebula Master image processing algorithm that aims to do a lot of things, including enhancing highlights and shadows, optimizing grayscale for uniformity, ensuring color accuracy, and smoothing out the contours and banding of the projection for a better visual experience. All this is to say that the Cosmos 4K SE puts image quality first and foremost, and this is a really great looking projector no matter what you're watching on it. You can actually project up to a 200-inch display with the Cosmos, which is sort of hard to get a grasp on how massive that is. Most living rooms or home theaters maybe have 110 inches of usable wall space for a screen. So this thing is capable of a lot more than even that. And at that size, 4K resolution is an absolute must. The picture looks sharp, especially at about 100 inches or so, which is what I have here, and about the size I would use in my own living room or bedroom setup. Just make sure that the content you're viewing with the projector is actually 4K or Dolby Vision content. That way you have the true high-quality 4K viewing experience. Paired with the Dolby Vision visuals, the Cosmos 4K SE also packs dual 15-watt speakers inside for Dolby audio support as well. And the sound that comes out of this thing, in my opinion, is as good as any speaker or soundbar you might already have. It's full with great bass and thumps for those deep sounds while balancing out the detail in voice and music. I was honestly really impressed by how good it sounds.
He's slowing down, they will switch positions, and Lando Norris takes second place. Red Bull decide not to risk the penalty.
Size-wise, the Cosmos 4K SE is closer in overall size to like a small handbag, I guess. You get a handle up at the top of it, so you can more easily pick it up and move it around, but it's not technically portable in the same way that the Capsule Air is. The Cosmos has to be plugged in, but it does offer the same seamless Intelligent Environment Adaptation, or IEA 4.0 features, including real-time autofocus and keystone corrections to ensure a perfect picture even after moving the projector around or accidentally bumping into it. It also has obstacle avoidance, so if you set it up with like a table in the way, for example, you don't have to move the projector. It'll actually adjust the image automatically to project above or around whatever is blocking the image. The screen size automatically adjusts as well for the most optimal and comfortable view. It automatically adapts to the ambient light in the room, so lamps or a bright window, for example. If your wall isn't white or maybe a sort of off-white color, the projector can also adjust to ensure the image shown isn't affected by the actual wall color, which is great. And with iGuard, of course, if you walk in front of the projector, it'll automatically dim so you don't damage your eyes. Around back, the Cosmos 4K SE has a few more inputs: traditional HDMI and eARC, USB-A, and auxiliary in. But again, you don't have to connect anything to the projector if you don't want to. All your streaming apps are already pre-installed and ready to use via Google TV. The Cosmos 4K SE really kicks things up to 11, and normally a projector like this would probably have a 4-figure price tag at least, but at launch, Nebula is offering it for $300 off, which makes it just under $1,000, and you get a couple extra goodies tossed in. Both the Cosmos and the Capsule Air have really great early bird deals right now. You get the power bank tripod if you buy the Capsule Air right now as well, so if either one of these seem enticing to you, I highly recommend checking out what Nebula is offering right now. But hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. Let me know what you think of these new Nebula projectors in the comments down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts, of course, and what you'd be watching on one of them if you had one. Be sure to follow TechDaily on Twitter and subscribe to the TechDaily YouTube channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys later.